I got a product you should know about. Finna have LA County on fire, got the whole hood showing out. A new concept, peep the process. I'ma break it down and put it in proper context. Get a 7-foot map with your set on it. Red or blue, it don't matter, you can flex on it. Long Beach, Compton and Watts, LA, Inglewood, every single block. Might catch a view with your local barbershop. Hang it up at the crib and you getting props. Collector's item for the chosen few. Go ahead and buy you one for the culture like you supposed to do. If you new to the town, you need a good map. I got one better, get you a hood map. Guarantee you it's worth it. Hoodmapsllc.com for the purchase.
Juice Bundles, and we back again. The sound of hip hop, where we improving the culture one episode at a time. Anyway, I'm back on the women again because, like I said, I just want to throw this out there. I'm gonna always throw this out there before I start any of this stuff, talking about this stuff. I think when it comes to this stuff, between men and women, you should marry for duty, and what that means is you should find a man or woman, whether you're a man or woman, and you see how much they're into God. You see how much they love God. You see how much they're willing to do and sacrifice for God. You find that person, you have kids with them, you bring your kids up in that way, and then you multiply and you teach them to do the same. That's what I believe in. And even though I don't practice that a lot of times, I do believe that that's what is right. You get what I'm saying? But all I hear from these other women when being asked, or when I ask them, is if I ask them, do you want to get married? Or if I hear them being asked, what do you want in life? Do you want to be married? I would say 9.7 times out of 10, they would say, yeah, you feel me? Unless they were like a lesbian, and even they want to be married. You feel me? Just not the men. But I would say, like, I don't see that. I hear the answers, but when I really look at women and stuff like that, like, I see how they act towards men and see how they just function, period, which I'm going to get into in a little bit. I don't really see that. You get what I'm saying? And then I really started to think, I said, they do say they want to get married. So I guess my question today to all women, I guess, who are not marrying for duty is, do women really want to be married? Because I do believe that they want to get married. For a woman, and you see the princess movies and stuff like that, you get to live those dreams out. I guess an example would be, being someone's wife is a status symbol, is a certain title among women, when you're known as someone's wife, especially a high-value man or somebody that's somebody's wife, it's a certain status symbol, in your community, amongst other women, even how men look at you. You get what I'm saying? So I understand that, but I understand also that, they want to get in the dress. And like I said earlier, they saw the princess and they saw the wedding and the Little Mermaid, and they want to live out that stuff. You get what I'm saying? There's a ceremony. Everybody takes pictures of them, and everybody's seen them in this dress and getting this status symbol. You get what I'm saying? So they get to show that off to their friends and stuff like that. And I think they like the idea of marriage, not saying marriage, but the idea of it. You get what I'm saying? I just take care of kids and he just works and we're just, this happy family. And I think they really want to be taken care of as well. You know what I mean? I think that's the type of stuff, like I said, the idea of marriage. I think those are the type of things that are thought about when you ask a woman, does she want to get married? You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, when you look at how they live, it doesn't seem like they even want men. Again, I've said this probably on every time that I've talked about men and women on the podcast. Just look at how women present themselves today. Like, the way they present themselves is the opposite of a wife. The opposite of a wife. Like, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times the way women present themselves, it's sexy. You look in there, you be like, oh, I'll get in there. But if you want to be married, that's not how wives present themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not how they present themselves. Not even just on their appearance, just like the things they say to people. You know what I mean? The words that speak for them, that present them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they wear all this makeup, and men love natural looking women, and you wear all this makeup and fake hair and hair extensions and fake butts and super long eyelashes that nobody wants or cares about, that looks like a costume. You feel me? And you wear that stuff presenting yourself to men, and we don't even want it. You know what I mean? They also, you could tell just how I seen women deal with men as far as like in a relationship. They like the idea of being married, but they don't want any of the duty or responsibility as far as the role of a wife. They want some of it, the rich wife that get to like just stay in the house and drink martini when they watch the Housewives of Potomac and stuff like that, and they see how, I think they want that, but they don't really want to have everything in their hands. That's the other side of the situation. Like, you know what I mean? If they want a high value man, they want the man to take care of all the bills, but I don't think they really want to take care of what they have to take care of. Or if they have to take care of half, I don't think that they want a man if they have to take care of half. That's another thing. I hear a lot of women say, I could do bad all by myself. I've heard a certain woman, well, if he's not going to rescue me from my situation. And so what you're saying is, if you can't take care of me and I can't just live good while you work, then I'd rather work and pay everything by myself than half. I mean, this is what their actions, you know what I mean? Like, another thing is, a lot of women, they don't reflect that they really want to be someone's wife, especially someone of a certain stature. Like, a lot of women, especially married women, choose a lot. Like, you just see plain as day, they be on the next man, you know what I mean? He might live down the street. He might be in your circle. You can see clear as day that they be choosing. Not even if they don't do it, they're seeking for that person's attention, or they're seeking to lock eyes with them just to get a moment, even if they're not having sex with them. You get what I'm saying? If they not in their inbox, if they not requesting them on Facebook. I see a lot of women, and I don't care, you know what I mean? Because, I like women or whatever, but I see a lot of women, right? They'll be married, and they'll have a Facebook or Instagram, and they'll request to be guys' friends or follow guys on Instagram that they don't know, and they're married. I really don't get that. You get what I'm saying? I really don't get that. The women today, they don't really want to stay in the house. You feel me? They don't want to stay in the house. They want to be outside. That's all you hear girls say, we outside. They want to be outside and drinking. You get what I'm saying? And I really think, in my opinion, that women want to be men, as far as like women want to play the field like men. And I understand it, because from a man's standpoint, being single, because women can't even really do this when they're single, even though they do this. Just being able to just put yourself out there and mess with this girl, mess with this girl, mess with this girl, if you wanted to, and not have it look bad. You feel me? Women can't do that even when they're single, and that's why they don't, unless you're going to take care of most women, and on their mind when you hear what they want from a man, That's why they don't mind being single unless they have that man or that man has that money. Feel me? Like they rather say, you know what? If you're not gonna do all this for me, you locking me down. I'm gonna get my own place. I'm gonna pay my own bills, and I'll have sex with whoever I want to have sex with. Get what I'm saying? So those are two different things. And when I see this stuff, I really ask women, like, do you really want to be married? I understand, like I went through, I understand you want to get married, but do you want to be married? So I got to ask the question because a lot of what you're saying is not really lining up with what you're going through or what the results are. So I just want to know, like I said, but I'm going to keep saying this until the cows come home. It's going to be like this, and this is just for everyone because this is the main idea that I'm trying to push. It's going to be like this for you if you do not marry for duty. If you don't marry for duty, it's going to be like this. I Googled, I'm going to hit you with some stats. I Googled it. It said 50% of all marriages will end in divorce. Here goes another stat for you. Let me see what this says. It says women are more likely to file divorce than men almost 70% of the cases. According to the National Center of Health Statistics, the number is more like 80. And when you get women, as far as educated women, the number goes up closer to 90. So basically, that's what you're showing us, because when you're educated or get more education, you get more money than you had. So basically, when you could take care of yourself, you don't really want to be with us. You get what I'm saying? And among the black community, this is a crazy statistic that it said. Let me see. It said all racial ethnic groups have more marriages than divorces. Black women were the only group that had a higher divorce rate than marriage rate, with nearly 31 divorces per 1,000 married women. Per 1,000 married women. And it's not even just talking about black women. Per 1,000 married women from ages of 15 and older. And only 17.3 marriages per 1,000 unmarried women. So I really want to know what it is. Like, do y'all really want to be married, or do y'all want to be taken care of? Get what I'm saying? You know, I'm just on my stuff. I'm just seeing what my unc sees or whatever. He's not really my unc, but I'm just seeing what unc see. And I just really want to know from women, like, you know, is it better for you to if you had money, would you really want a man there and to be committed to him 24 hours or whatever, or for the rest of your life? Or do you just do this because it's a dream or because you can be taken care of? You know what I'm saying? That's the data and statistics. They say that another statistic is between 26 and 24% that black women will only marry at that rate. That's 1 out of 4. So if you agree or you got the answers to these questions, man, hit the comment section. I just like talking about this stuff sometimes. It be on my mind too. I ain't gonna lie. I be wondering what's going on. Like, I know how to deal with women. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know how to deal with them. I know how to do certain things, but I really don't know women. Like, I really have, like, every time I thought I'd known a woman, I never really knew her. You feel me? Like, she showed me that every single time. Every time. You feel me? I've never had a woman that was truly my friend. Like, that truly was my friend. Never. So I be wanting to know, like, what's really going on. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, hit the comment section. Let me know what's going on. Like the video. Even if you don't like it, like the video. And just please share the video and subscribe to the channel, because I'm coming up with a whole kit of videos for this type of stuff for the men and for the women. I'm coming up with a whole kit of videos for this type of stuff. So please tune in. I just wanted to give y'all something else upon the topic of men and women. I am talking about men and women, but I am a male advocate because I am a male and I am the one who is going to tell you to marry for duty. So it's your boy Juice Bundles. It's the sound of hip hop. We out of here.